Well, planes are grounded with computers around the globe locked on what's now being known as called the blue screen of death. Booking agents can do little to help.
Yeah, SeaTac International Airport is just one of many airports still feeling the ripple effects. Right now, more than 270 flights have been delayed and over 60 have been canceled. The global outage is because of a flawed software update provided by CrowdStrike. It caused some serious chaos for travelers across the world. So Fox 13's Lauren Donovan joining us in Magnolia, where we're seeing the local ripple effects of this outage. Lauren, cruise passengers en route to Seattle may not make their boat bound for Alaska by the time it departs tomorrow.
There's these two cruise liners here in Magnolia and another cruise ship over in Bell Harbor. Altogether, 7,300 passengers are expected to depart for the Klondike this weekend. And turns out these boats, they're leaving with or without you. So if you're going to miss your trip, not make it here in time for the departure, will you get a refund? Is a rebooking an option? I turn to the cruise lines for answers.
The tides affect all ships equally. And as a business, we may not realize how dependent we are on many other external businesses.
Boy, does that expression ever hold true today. Royal Caribbean tells me they're troubleshooting with guests as we speak. If you booked your flight through them or have travel insurance, you'll be in much better shape than those who didn't.
I think we all forget that we really are a supply chain.
Travelers around the world are experiencing what happens when that invisible thread snaps. Cybersecurity experts say a rollout of malware software called Falcon from the company CrowdStrike is responsible for this cascading effect.
You can think of it like really advanced antivirus software.
Corey Knockreiner is Chief Security Officer of WatchGuard. It's a local company that provides similar software to CrowdStrike. He says a serious engineering flaw is responsible for grounding flights and those never-ending lines we now see at the airport. Corey explained software like this is only effective as a shield against hackers if there's no holes.
To protect an organization like an airline, you need it on every computer and every server you have.
But now the problem is every computer tried to install it, and in the process,
crashed it in what's called a blue screen of death. If you tried to reboot this Windows computer, it would just keep on coming up with this blue screen of death.
There's no denying the impacts of this crash are global. However, the scale of CrowdStrike's failure may be misunderstood.
Microsoft had a cloud outage that's actually unrelated to the CrowdStrike outage affecting other customers too. It happened at the same time, so a lot of folks assumed the CrowdStrike issue affected the Microsoft cloud outage.
But who's responsible for all these passengers stranded in terminals, plans upended?
I think CrowdStrike will take accountability, saying this was our mistake in the software and we're doing things to do better.
This fiasco underscores the more we rely on tech to do business and get around, the more we depend on software to protect us from hackers.
But because we're so embedded in the operating system, if we don't do a good job of checking the quality of our software, you could have an event like this.
A final note from the folks at Royal Caribbean. They did not give me an answer on whether or not there will be refunds. Boarding a ship elsewhere, a different port, seems to be a problem because these boats from here are headed up through Canada, international waters, so customs, passports, it gets very complicated. So it looks like at this point, unfortunately, if you don't make these boats right here in time, you may be out of luck. Reporting in Seattle, Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.